Jamie Dimon, CEO of JPMorgan Chase, JPM, will eventually step down from leading the biggest and most successful bank in the country. When though, who would step into his shoes then? It's an issue, according to Wells Fargo banking analyst Mike Mayo. My best guess is that if Jamie were to quit unexpectedly, the stock would drop by 5%. Therefore, he would be the $20 billion man. The uncertainty surrounding Dimon's future is becoming more pressing as JPMorgan tightens its grip on the rest of the sector. The bank expanded its scope and power while increasing its profits on May 1 when it acquired failing San Francisco lender First Republic. Additionally, it cemented Dimon's position as the industry's top savior. Dimon, 67, has stated categorically that he has no immediate plans to resign. But he has also freely expressed his thoughts on a future without JPMorgan. On May 22, Dimon told analysts, "I know that I can't do this forever, but I continue to be equally intense. I believe I should go when I don't feel such intensity." According to a person familiar with the bank's succession planning, the list of contenders includes longtime JPMorgan executive Daniel Pinto, who could take over if something unexpectedly went wrong. This source claimed that Marianne Lake and Jennifer Piepsack are the two consumer banking executives who are most likely to follow Dimon if he remains another 3 to 5 years. If Dimon remains longer, other executives might be given consideration. Last Wednesday, Dimon acknowledged in an interview with Bloomberg that he had considered running for public office. He declared, "I adore my country, and maybe one day I'll serve my country in some manner." Investors will almost certainly anticipate a transition period that provides Dimon a protracted send-off while giving the new CEO time to get ready for the position, according to Piper Sandler banking analyst Scott Seifers. Dimon, who has been CEO since 2005 and is the CEO of a major U.S. bank with the longest tenure, might continue in that position for at least 3 more years. Why? The board has stated that it wants him to continue operating the bank for an additional year. The board gave Dimon a special retention bonus of 1.5 million options in 2021, and there is the hint. He has until 2026 to exercise those options, and throughout that period, he must remain employed by the bank and satisfy specific performance goals. According to Andy Restaino of Technical Compensation Advisors, the award's current estimated value is close to $49 million. If JPMorgan's shares falls below $149, the price at which the bonus was granted, it cannot be utilized. Friday saw the bank's stock settle at $140.47. However, the retention plan does contain one intriguing clause that enables Dimon to go sooner. According to a regulatory filing, he can exercise the options if he departs for a position with the government, either elected or not. Over the years, Dimon has regularly been connected to important positions in Washington. Dimon was frequently discussed as a potential Treasury Secretary during President Obama's tenure. Even the wealthy Warren Buffett gave his support for Dimon in 2012, saying he would make the finest choice for the position. On Wednesday, Bill Ackman, a hedge fund manager and another billionaire, urged Jamie Dimon to run for president as a Democrat in 2024, claiming he could defeat Vice President Joe Biden in the primary and former President Donald Trump in the general election. Whenever Dimon retires, he'll probably still have some influence over the board. He presently holds the twin positions of chairman and CEO, and JPMorgan stated in a regulatory filing for 2022 that it would separate both posts following the next CEO transition. According to the individual acquainted with the bank's succession planning, in that case, the chances are Jamie will become chairman. There is already a plan in place within the bank for what will happen if Dimon is hit by a bus, which would require the CEO to resign in the event of an emergency or abrupt development and appoint a replacement quickly. That term was used by Dimon in his yearly shareholder letter. Pinto, a 60-year-old Argentine who serves as the bank's president and COO, has taken over as that hit-by-a-bus successor in the present. The CEO of JPMorgan's corporate and investment bank is Pinto as well. Pinto started his employment with the bank in 1983 while working as a financial analyst and foreign exchange trader in Buenos Aires for manufacturers Hanover, a forerunner of the bank. If he had to take over, Pinto could conceivably manage the bank for years. That might not be what Pinto or the board desire, a person familiar with the bank's succession planning noted.